The secret side of me I never let you see. I keep it caged but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster.
Hierarchy shift that experiences a lot of growing things that aren't really resolved until the end of the movie. This is stressful for everyone in its own right, but it's understandably very stressful for Mikey. As the movie is much more focused on Leo and Raph's conflict, it isn't extremely obvious, but small details shown throughout the movie do point to Donnie and Mikey being much closer than in the series. It isn't that their dynamic happened to be left relatively unscathed by the power shift in the team. Rather, Donnie most likely became a source of stability for Mikey during Leo and Raph's frequent arguments, as they would be a huge stressor for Mikey. After literally getting in between Raph and Leo's argument to try and stop them, Splinter ends up breaking it off himself. The others look guilty and disappointed in themselves, but to me, Mikey looks a little angry here. Whether this anger is directed at his brothers for not being able to talk about their feelings peacefully, or at his father for not trying to help him sort out the power shift he caused, isn't very clear. After retrieving the key, Leo walks away from all of them, adamant on saving Raph without really thinking it through. Mikey looks the most physically upset throughout the scene. It is Donnie who puts a comforting hand on his back as they follow Leo to the tank. When Leo continues to run off without them, Donnie is the one that makes sure to stay with Mikey to keep him safe. When Raph is corrupted by the prey and begins attacking them, you can see Mikey in a shell, with Donnie being the one to carry him. It's not just Donnie comforting Mikey. I think they're feeling this to each other is out of solidarity more than anything. Donnie looks at best peeved with Leo's attitude and at worst just as upset as Mikey. So, despite being Mikey's emotional support, it would seem obvious to Mikey that the tension caused by leadership change is affecting Donnie negatively as well. There's a lot unsaid about this, as it isn't the focus of the movie, but given what we know about Mikey's character and the fact that even Donnie has begun entering himself entirely emotional situations to try and mediate alongside him, I think it's safe to assume Mikey felt a lot of pressure to resolve the tension from Leo being appointed leader, to the point where he was beginning to struggle with keeping himself together. Him slowly breaking under the pressure is apparent as throughout the movie. It's hard not to notice that Mikey is losing hope at the absurd horror of the situation they are facing. At the beginning of the movie, he's encouraging Leo, telling him,
"As long as you believe in yourself, you can do anything!"
By the time he went through the plan to save Raph and trap the crane, he doesn't sound so sure anymore. He's launching into optimism out of desperation, immediately resigning themselves, keeping their emotions relatively quiet. Raph collapses to the floor, making him feel as small as possible. Donnie seems to be in shock, unable to really discern his own feelings, a gap between his emotions and logic, as per usual. But Mikey sobs, openly and loudly, letting himself feel the grief as he tries one more time to use his mystic hands, determined to do something, anything, to get his brother back. Raph, upon seeing this, instinctively pushes away his own feelings in order to prioritize his brothers. Not wanting to see Mikey strain himself futilely, he tells him to stop, because he wants to keep Mikey safe. Mikey has literally no reason to believe that the mystic powers Casey spoke of were even something he was truly capable of doing, or that they could save Leo. He already lost hope in them. But Leo didn't give up on Raph at their most hopeless moment, and Mikey doesn't give up. He's the spunk, the razzmatazz, the emotional glue of the family. Even when it gets on his brother's nerves at times, even when they only follow through to satisfy him, he's too stubborn to stop until he tries every option. Too stubborn to give up on people, no matter how hopeless it may seem. And Leo reminded him of that in his weakest moment, so he has to try. He has no reason to think his powers will work, but he tries anyways because he can't give up on his brother. He tries because he needs them all to be okay. He is the thread that is twisted and woven into everything, and no matter how hard it pulls him in each direction, he will serve his purpose. Even when he begins to literally crack and break apart from the pressure, he keeps going because he has to. It's his job to make sure they're all happy, and he wouldn't be able to live with himself if he knew there was even a slither of a chance he could do something to keep them safe and didn't. His powers spark at this determination. All of his emotions swim into his veins, his grief, his desperation, his steadfast love for his brother. It's tunneling into one single emotion. It is hope, and its most purest and fervent. Future Mikey cracked under the pressure of his mystic powers. His